What is up, guys? It's Mr. Lee Redden here. Welcome back to my channel. This is the first video for probably a month, I would say. So first of all, apologies for not uploading recently. I just haven't had the urge to play Football Manager at all, to be quite honest. Probably to do with the fact the new season started and is making me want to play FM15. So I think there's that, and there's probably a couple of other things as well. I just can't think of anything off the top of my head. But this video is actually going to be a channel update video. I'm going to let you guys know what I'm going to do for FM15. So I've got something in mind at the moment, but that could possibly change between now and FM15. But what I'm going to do is, hopefully it's going to be between 2 and 3 videos a week, on Monday, Wednesday, and possibly on a Friday. The series will actually, I'll stick to the same type of videos on the Monday and Wednesday. So essentially, Monday videos will be a supported club video. So basically, where I will play series as clubs that I support. The first one will be, and always will be, my hometown team. The team I had a season ticket with until this year for the first time. I've not got a season ticket for about over 10 years, and that is Bristol City. That will be the very first series, and always will be. So hopefully we can get that started on a Monday. There will also be the likes of the big teams as well, such as Deportivo, Zenit St. Petersburg. Off the top of my head, there's those teams, but then there's also the lesser known teams as well, or the minnows really, with the likes of Dynamo Dresden in Germany, Cremonese in Italy, Olympique Lyonnais in France, and I know someone was a little disappointed I stopped it, so I'll be bringing that back, and that will be the Cercle Bruges file from Belgium. So that will be my Monday video. My Wednesday video will be the challenge series days, so that will essentially be the challenges such as the unemployment challenge, Pentagon challenge, the good oldies such as San Marino, maybe something to do with Gibraltar as well, because I did quite enjoy that, though it didn't last very long. And there's also something I found recently, which was the alphabet challenge, I believe that was called. I'll also be looking between now and when FM15 comes out at potential challenges as well, so hopefully that will happen. And then Fridays, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. I'd like to bring out a video on Friday, maybe another FM save, maybe it's a complete random save, or something like that, where I just do something completely random. I don't know, maybe Super League, a European Super League, or something like that. World Super League could maybe just be like something to do with like a database series, almost change databases, random databases, that sort of thing. Maybe I could talk about upcoming fixtures, maybe on a Saturday. I will probably do lower leagues, to be fair. I will talk about my team, how we're doing, who we've got, what I reckon will happen. Maybe I do bets as well. I bet on a Saturday. Maybe I can just let you guys know who I think of betting on the Saturday, and maybe seeing how that goes and going from there. But those are the ones I'm looking at the moment, guys. So hopefully you'll enjoy those. But what I'm also letting you know, guys, is I actually will be bringing back FM14. At some point in the next couple of days, I will begin an FM14 series, which could potentially last until FM15 comes out, but I'm not holding my breath. One, I just have a habit, as you guys probably notice, of not finishing anything. Apart from the unemployment challenge, really, I finished that just because of the fact that I was getting nowhere, really. But also to the fact that this, if I do last till there, it could be a very, very long series. So here's how it's going to go, guys. It's the international, multi-international series, as I want to call it, where essentially, as everyone will know, who was with me between just before FM14 came out, my last FM13 video, or series, if I remember correctly, was a road to the World Cup with the CONCACAF nation of El Salvador. I don't know why, but I've just got this thing. I check out El Salvador and World Cup qualifiers and things like that, and maybe some international tournaments and things. Don't know why. I just have a thing for doing, just having a look at checking out lesser nations and stuff, and I enjoyed that. And to be fair, that series actually did finish a little quicker than I expected, because my aim was to get to the World Cup. I was going to play the World Cup or play this series until I got to the World Cup. It just happened to be that I managed to make Brazil 2014 first time up after beating New Zealand in the continental playoffs. I then made it to, I think I made it to Russia. Can't quite remember if I did or not. Or no, I think I failed to make it to Russia. I think I lost in the continental playoffs again, which was annoying. But this time round, I'm going to have quite a few teams, and they are actually going to be one from each continental confederation. And they're also not going to be any of the big teams like England, Brazil, anyone that makes it every single, or should make it every single time to the World Cup. I'm going to make it to the nearly teams, so the likes of Ireland, Scotland. In Europe, I've already decided I will be El Salvador again in CONCACAF. The other places, not too sure. I'm thinking maybe Morocco and Africa. Those are the two teams I'm thinking of at the moment. Don't know why, but I've got Uzbekistan in my head for Asia. I'm not too sure I have to do Oceania, because the only decent Oceanian nation is New Zealand, but they don't always make it. If I go to anyone else, then it's just going to be a struggle. South America, again, that's going to be a bit of something to look at, really. So I might spend a couple of days now having a look, but that's what I'm going to do, guys. One nation from each continental confederation, and my aim will be to hopefully get them to the World Cups. I am gonna have a bit of a sit down and have a look at like maybe I don't know, rankings maybe, or something like that. But as I said, El Salvador is a definite in CONCACAF. I would say Morocco is pretty much a certainty for Africa. So I'm going to say definitely Morocco and El Salvador. But then after that, I'm not too sure. If you guys got any suggestions, then pop them in the comments below, and then I'll have a serious think about them. And I think and also let me know, guys, what you reckon about Oceania. Do you reckon I should go in New Zealand, see if I can get them to World Cup, or should I be one of the lesser nations and try and stop the New Zealand dominance? But we'll wait and see. What I'm thinking, guys, is I will begin in the next couple of days this file. I don't think I will start to upload until the 1st of October, and I think it'll be every couple of days after that I'll load up files. But we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, that's it for this episode, guys. Leave likes, leave comments, subscribe, appreciate it all. Leave obviously in the comments down below what teams you reckon I should be, if you got any. But until then, guys, until the Caesar series starts, take it steady.